Assalamu alaikum, my name is Jenny Molendyk Divleli, and today I would like to read with you my book, House with a View. There are so many things in this life I have to be grateful for. And I could say that this is a true story actually, because it was written about children that live very close to my home. I met them and I was inspired to write this book. I hope you like it. The view from our home must be the best in the city. We can see all the way to the sea. We get to watch the sunrise and the sunset every morning and night. Our home is right next to the forest. I have lots of open space to run and play and explore. My relatives live close by. I get to spend my days playing with my cousins. I have lots of cousins, so I never feel lonely. I have a beautiful handmade doll that someone gave to me. I'm the only one I know with a doll like her. I have traveled to many cities and have had many adventures. On cool evenings, my dad lights a fire and my mom makes us tea. We sit together around the fire and listen to stories until we fall asleep. On days I feel tired or hungry or cold, I remember all of my blessings. She sure has a lot of them. The view from our home. So now we see her home is maybe not what we expected. The forest I get to play in. My cousins and the fun we have. My precious doll. She loves that doll, but that doll isn't maybe what we expected it to look like, is it? The many places that I have seen. So now we know this little girl, she had to come in a boat from Syria to Turkey. Sitting by the fireside with my dad telling us stories. And so their fireplace is actually a soba. That's what we call a soba in Turkish, and so it's used a coal stove to heat their house. Even on hard days, I have so many things to be grateful for. And if I ever forget, my parents always remind me, and they are right. So even though she has a very difficult situation and it wasn't maybe what we expected when we first read it, she's always grateful. And that was the case from the children that I met that live near my home, who they are children that had to leave their homes. And every time I saw them, they were always so grateful for everything they had, even though what they had was so much less than what my children have, for example. So I hope you enjoy this book, and I hope it helps us to think about the situation of other people and helps us to be grateful for what it is that we have. Assalamu alaikum.